Today I'm going to be installing MBRP's Installer Series 3-inch catback exhaust. The Installer Series is perfect for the owner that's looking for an affordable catback exhaust that's going to give you a nice bump in sound, but it's not going to be over the top. This catback dumps out the side of your truck behind the rear tire for a classic look. This catback features mandrel-bent 3-inch tubing for free-flowing exhaust. The entire system is made out of aluminized steel that is coated to keep the rust off. This leads to our exhaust tip, which is made out of 304 stainless that'll keep it shine for the life of your truck, especially important for the most visible thieves. This is going to be one of the most affordable catbacks for your truck. It's going to give you that nice bump in sound that you're looking for, but it's not going to break the bank like a stainless version. Those tend to start about double this price and they go up from there. Because this is a bolt-on install, I'll be giving it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter and expect it to take about 2 hours to complete. The tools you'll need for this install: an exhaust hanger tool, a ratchet, 15mm socket, 13mm socket, and an 8mm Allen key. My first step is going to be to lubricate all of the hangers and fasteners with some WD-40. With our hangers lubricated, it's time to disconnect the clamp with our 13mm socket. We're going to retain this for later use. After the clamp is off, we're going to take off the rest of the exhaust using our hanger removal tool. For the exhaust hangers, I have this tool which helps push them out, or you can use a pry bar, whatever you have handy. And then I'm just going to support the weight of the exhaust with a jack stand, because when we take off the last hanger, it can drop and just don't want to get hurt. Now we're ready to take the exhaust out of the truck. We're taking it off in one piece, so it's helpful to have a friend. With our old stock exhaust out, we can now put in our new extension pipe. We're going to place it up and attach it with our stock hardware. And then loosely tighten it with your 13mm socket. We'll tighten everything up later. First, I'm going to use my exhaust hanger tool to remove the rubber hanger, and then I'm going to slide this onto our extension pipe. Just going to make it a little bit easier to put on. I'm going to slide this on first, and then we're going to slide this onto our pipe. And we're going to place this back in our factory location. Now we can install our muffler to our pipe. You may want to use a jack stand just to hold it in place. And now we can tighten our clamp behind the muffler. You're going to use your 15mm socket. Remember, it doesn't have to be all the way tight because we're going to make our adjustments later. Next, we're going to install our over axle pipe. First, I'm going to remove our rubber hangers to make it a little bit easier to install. Now I'm going to take the rubber hangers and I'm going to install them to our over axle pipe. We're going to install the pipe to our muffler using one of the included clamps, and we're going to install the hangers in their stock location. Now take your included clamp, place it on your muffler, and we're going to install our over axle pipe to our muffler. And place your rubber hangers back into the stock location. With the exhaust in the hangers, we're just going to loosely tighten it with our 15 again. We're going to check all of our clamps at the end. So now we're going to remove your rubber hanger, place it on our pipe, and then we're going to attach this with the included clamp to our over axle pipe. We're going to tighten it with our clamp. And then you're going to attach our last rubber hanger back to its stock location. So now with our exhaust up, we can put it on our tip. You can place it as far back as you want. I'm going to place it here, and then we're going to tighten this up with an Allen key. It's an 8mm Allen key. And then now with our tip on, we can go across the length of the exhaust with our 15mm and make sure everything is tight. And our last one is a 13mm socket. With all our bolts tightened and our exhaust checked, that's going to wrap up my review and install of MBRP's Installer Series 3-inch catback exhaust. You can check this out and more at AmericanTrucks.com.